Back in the days, people always say to me, Kevin, you are so difficult. You are so difficult to understand. There is a friend of mine, a female friend of mine, she always say, your matter to the hard, Kevin. A friend of mine also said, Kevin, you are so difficult. If you continue like this, you're going to scare a lot of people away. That was back in the days. So really, back then, I find it difficult to keep friends. I find it difficult to make friends, to have friends. So when I got to Italy, I decided to alright, let me let myself go. Let me try something new. Let me try out something new. There's no harm in trying out something new. I said, so I'm gonna leave myself and let myself go. The real self, let it go and try to fit in. So this process of trying to fit in, I learned a lot of stuff. So that's what I'm gonna share with you guys out there. The star seed, choosing one. Stay to the end of this video so that you can understand this topic. You already know my name is Osa Kevin. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Evergreen TV. So when I got to Italy, I decided to make friends. So let me try something new. Let me let my real self go. Like I said on one video that I did, I said sometimes you have to lose your real self and find yourself again, so you know the importance of this self. So now you really know who you are. So I let myself go and I started making friends. So I started noticing why I wasn't able to keep friends based on my rules. So I will get to that later. So people find it difficult to be my friend, based on my rules. I had a friend, he's from Guinea. Anytime I go to his room and I found him eating, Kevin, come join me. I said, no, thanks, I'm okay. He feel bad about it every time. He always feel bad. He say, Kevin, you don't like eating with someone. I don't just like eating some certain food. Not that I don't like eating with people. It's my rules. I don't know that I've set these rules for myself unknowingly. I don't just like eating some certain food. So every time he complain. So anytime I go there and he's eating and he say, come join me, I remember people are always complaining that I don't join them to eat. So those are one of my rules, so I have to break it down. That's why I did a video and I said, don't let some rules that you set for yourself go based on you want to be in some people's life or you want to keep some certain friends. So I eat with this boy, so we eat together. It was my friend now, a good friend of mine. So I started making friends. I have a lot of friends now. Get high. Based on before, I like getting high alone. So now I have to break some rules so that I can make friends. So along the way, making friends, so I noticed that having friends, you're playing a different kind of game. You're playing the jealousy game, envy game all together. So you have to be like these people to be in their life. So I discovered that all those friends I had then, all of them are just kind of living in some certain ways, and everything that happened to this person is happening to this other person based on they are all vibrating and making the same choices and deciding the same way, as in making the same decision based on they have to make decision to make each other happy. So if you're trying to make decision based on yourself, based on how you think, how you feel, you're going to hurt this other person. So now you cannot be in this person's life, you cannot be friend with this person based on you are making choices based on yourself, based on how you feel. So I noticed that everyone is making choices based on how everybody is going to feel. So everybody should feel the same way. I shouldn't care about how I feel, so I need to care about how you feel, so that you wouldn't feel bad if I'm making some choices and some decisions that is going to benefit me. So I need to really care about how you feel. So I played this game for some time, so I have to like think about it, and like it's not working for me, so I have to find myself again. Really, it took a lot of time for me to find myself, to find that self that I let go. So when I got back myself and like it's not working, I can't do this, I can't really like break some certain rules that make me who I am just because I want to keep friends. So I kind of accept myself and really learn how to love this self. I learned how to love this self that people are complaining about, that you make too much rules, you do this, you do that. So I learned how to love this self. So I fell in love with myself and I started making more rules. So when I started setting rules for myself, I now notice how difficult it is to keep to my own rules. How difficult it is to keep to my own rules that I set for myself. I'm making new rules now. Those rules, those old rules, I made those rules unknowingly based on how I grew up, what my mom and dad used to say don't do. So I learned from it and I started making some rules for myself as a human being. So a lot of people are living without rules. They're just living like that to make other people happy. So I started setting rules and making rules for myself. So I noticed how difficult it is. My rules are so difficult, how difficult it is to keep to my own rules. So I wasn't feeling bad about myself anymore. So I kind of like noticed the rules I set for myself and how difficult it is. So I didn't blame anybody back then that always say, Kevin, you are so difficult. You are so difficult. Your rules are so difficult. So I noticed that my rules are difficult. So when I started setting these rules, so I got to a place that I noticed and I met a lot of people that also have difficult rules. So I'm doing this video to let anyone out there that have some people or friends that are scaring away from you, that are leaving you based on you have some certain rules. These rules are the reason why you are who you are. These rules are the reason why you are where you are. So if you don't like your reality, you change the rules. Not changing it to make someone happy. Change it based on you want your life to be better. So people that say you are so difficult, or people that don't want to be with you based on your rules, is because these people don't have rules. They are living without rules. You are living by code. You've set some code for yourself and your mind is coded. So based on I don't eat anyhow, I don't just eat any food I see. Someone can't just call me and say come and eat. Based on I found myself again. I love myself now. I'm playing by my rules. So I got to some certain place. So I noticed that a lot of people are trying to gain access into your mind just with food. So these people couldn't gain access into my mind to use me for whatever they want to use me for. So the way you live, the code you set for yourself is very important. The guideline of your life. So you have to have some rules. So if people are complaining about your rules, these people are not up to your level of consciousness. You are seeing life in a different way. You understand life in a different way. These people are just living like that without rules. So you are living with your code and your rules. So set rules for yourself. Live by code. You have to live by code. So if people are finding it difficult to be in your life, don't break any rules that you've set for yourself. Don't change anything. This is your rules. This is what makes you who you are. This is why you are who you are. So a lot of people are living like that without rules. They do whatever they like, anyhow, anytime, anyhow they like. They're just living like that. So humans are not supposed to live like that. You are supposed to live with rules. You are supposed to live with rules. I hope I explained the best way I can for you guys so that you guys can understand. I will do a new video for you guys. You already know my name is Osa Kevin. It's Evergreen TV. I will see you guys on my new video. Ciao.